it was so big. It was so big, and you booked it just as a pod. Did you guys know it was gonna be hot when you booked it?
No, I booked it 3 years in. It was already
Oh,
I
really?
started on season 3. It was already, like, off the charts, super popular show. So I was nervous going into it. I mean, it was the first set that it felt like a movie set. Like, you know how in sitcoms it'd be like the laughers and the producers, and this was like no one was there, and you run through the scene with the director, and I was really nervous to fit in on that show. It was weird because I kind of like knew I could do it, but I also was like, uh-oh. And I would get backhanded compliments from the execs, like, we didn't know you could do drama. And, like I fucked up early on. Like I thought, oh, I got this. And I was like, oh no, I don't got this actually. Cause I don't really like to study. So I would just, yeah, I got these lines. And then they would go relight. And I'm like, it's gone. Like it is gone from my head. Like I had to learn how to be that kind of an actor saying those types of words. But
Oh, yeah.
right from the get-go, the show was super popular. It took me a while because I knew I did stand out, which was part of what made me popular on that show. But initially, people were like, oh, that character's so annoying because I was like a computer tech and like kind of a busybody. And I was like, I am like one episode, they gave me someone's baby to like put under the desk. I mean, that show is, it's so dramatic. I'm like, oh, I am like, just the goofy part. Like I'm not, I'll do my 4 episode arc and this will be over. And then they started writing me that I was helping Jack Bauer. So then my character had this whole other layer to it. So then it was like, wait, she's annoying, but she's like his right hand man, but she's the only person that can help him with this thing, or she's the only person he can trust. And then they like loved me. And it was crazy, like how successful it was. It was a lot. It was major.
Was there, what was the money like? Was it when like, I know how you hear
You're like, I
stories
know how
always.
money works, but what was it like for you?
No, no, but like you always hear stories. Like I remember hearing Rogan and Dane talk about what was the first thing. Like men always buy cars and I got a deprivation tank or I bought a mansion. I, this sounds silly, but like I always wonder when I worked with Kathy Griffin, I was like, what's the are women more level headed when they get money and they go, I'm gonna invest a little and I'm gonna buy some
No,
property
they're
or.
not more. In my case, I am not more level headed and I didn't make as much money. So that's cool. um, yeah, I started a women's commune, is what I did, and bought like a 6,000 square foot house. And I was like, I'm never going to make less money than this. Like, this is my base level. Like, I'm good. That would have been the time to invest right about that time. But I made that choice.
did did you go to like Comic Cons and stuff?
A little bit. I remember one, this was before the San Diego one was as popular. I mean, it was just right before it got major, major popular. And I remember it was the only one I did with Kiefer. And I think there was maybe like 4 of us. And they had to do we had to do like a human to hold on to each other, and they had to part the crowd. And it was pretty interesting, and like we had to hide on the loading deck, like we couldn't even go in the building, and that was the height of it. One time I had a woman say to me, this is off topic but on in that how insane the fans are. She said, oh, I can't believe like they gave Kiefer that DUI. They need to change those laws. Like he didn't deserve that. I was like, okay. One time at a show, a woman told me that she slept with a Jack Bauer doll, but she said it in a way that she needed me to know because I would understand. And, that's scary. And that's like really embarrassing. And like, you want to like laugh at somebody. But in those moments, I felt like, oh boy, like she is fragile, and I have to stand there and be subject to her telling me about her Jack Bauer doll. And I was like, uh-huh. Like if I don't want to be the thing that like pushes her over and she's done for. I have to like keep this going for her. Like it's a big deal that she's meeting me and telling me that she has a Jack Bauer doll that she sleeps next to, and I have to support her in that. Weird, right?